My name is Hassan. Welcome to Techie Steps. By the end of this video, you'll know how to create a Google account using your Android phone. By the way, if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. Also, if you subscribe, make sure to click on the notification bell to never skip a beat with Techie Steps. Now, let's do it. Wait, there's one more thing I need to mention prior to us getting started. If you are under the age of 13, please speak to your parent or guardian. Okay, let's get to it. In this demonstration, I'm running Android version 9.0. I should also mention it's also known as Android P or Pi. Not a big deal. I'm still going to be able to get you to where you need to go. So that's the most important part. If you see something that differs from my phone, your phone, it differs, it doesn't look the same, still not a big deal. The concept is just knowing the actual instructions, the procedure, and on how to get to where you need to go. All right, so don't be alarmed if things are a little different. We're still going to be able to get this done. All right, so we want to create a new account. I'm going to wake up my phone. If you have a PIN, go ahead and unlock your phone. Right now, I don't have a PIN on this particular account. I'm going to say right now, you see in the middle is settings. All right, so that's one way we can access settings. If you had a shortcut that's on your home screen, you could go ahead and tap that. The other way is actually pulling up your app drawer. If you're not familiar with what you're seeing here, or if it's a little different, not a big deal. If you're familiar with just going into your app drawer to see all your apps, if you go there, you see settings. The other way of going about it is my favorite way of doing it. It's actually pulling down from the top where you see your notifications. And for me, if I pull all the way down, I see my little gear on the right-hand side there. The fourth way to do it is actually search. If you have a lot of If your screens are busy and there's so many apps and you can't really locate things, you might want to search for it. Definitely iOS is one of my things to do. If somebody hands me an iPhone, iPad, I'm looking at it, I'm like, all right, search is the first thing to do. So I'm going to go ahead and just go into settings. All right, so let's go ahead into settings. We now want to go ahead and access accounts. So if you have options to page left and right, I want you to go ahead and do that until you actually get to accounts. If you just have a linear menu here, you want to go ahead and just scroll down until you see accounts. So I see accounts here. I'm going to tap it to open it up. All right, so the next thing is we want to add an account. All right, nothing else. We just want to add an account. All right, here is the next screen. You're going to see that you have options, many other options. We're looking to create a Google account. We want to definitely tap on Google. All right. So next up is it's going to ask us to log in. We don't necessarily want to log in. We want to create an account. So we're going to go ahead on the bottom left-hand side. We're going to tap create an account. All right. So there's a new option here. They're asking if it's for myself or my child. I'm going to go ahead and tap myself. And let's go ahead and enter a name. So I'm just going to use the name Techie. All right. And I'm going to use the name Steps. Title K-Stat. All right. I'm going to call the end there demo. All right. So you're entering the actual real information. You want to make sure you enter your first name, last name. It's kind of, some people want to be incognito. It's okay. I mean, but ideally, if you're creating an account, it's your first time doing it. You're using your phone to do it. You might want to use your name, especially if it's business related. You want to issue resumes, and ideally, you want to use something that represents your name as well. So definitely take advantage of using your first name and last name. Next up, forget that was an accident. So I'm going to go ahead and tap next. All right, so next. It's asking for your basic information as far as your birthday, your gender. I'm going to go ahead and enter a birthday. All right. This happens not to be my birthday, so if that I already answered that question. As far as gender, I think you could see. I'm going to go ahead and say rather than not say. You don't necessarily have to give Google that information. Well, maybe some things you want to hold off on. Access to too much information, sometimes people get concerned. It's definitely to each individual, but you have the option here to go ahead and say rather not say. All right, so this is the good part. We want to go ahead and create a username that will be a part of the actual email address. So we're going to create the username. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and enter a Techie Steps. Gonna go ahead and throw a demo at the end. All right, so I am going to tap next. It's going to ask me to enter a password. If you didn't get this far, that means perhaps you have a name that's common or you're already in use. First name, last name, that will happen. It might throw some numbers in there, some suggestions. You could definitely take advantage of that. Or create another username that you would like to use until you find one that actually is available. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and create a password. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize what I got up here. All right, so I'm gonna create a nice secure password. Top secret password here. Do not guess my password. All right, and I got my password in. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that screen back up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap next. All right. If you want to add a phone number, there's some benefits to doing that. Just like if you ever get locked out of your own account, you want to reset your password, you can use your phone number to reset your password. So that's one good reason of adding your phone number. I'm going to go ahead and skip for now, but definitely read through this and take advantage of what is offered. As far as privacy and terms, definitely read this. You're getting a free email account. I'm going to go ahead and tap agree. All right. So we got our email account. Thanks, Techie. Email, password. All right. I'm going to go ahead and tap next. And it looks like I got a new account. So that is it. That is completely, we just created a Google account. Now, there's many things you can do with your Google account. You can read your email, the calendar, you can go to Google Drive, you can go to YouTube, you can do AdWords, AdSense, you can go log into a Chromebook. It's one cool one. You could access your phone, you could back up your phone, you could, there's many things you could do with a Google account. You could watch movies, buy movies, digital downloads and all that. You could share your Google account, your Play account with your family. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And remember, when you subscribe, click on the notification bell to never miss a beat with Techie Steps.